Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching us from. And I know His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo about update you on the timeline, the Facebook timeline. Just more doses of COVID-19 vaccines. It has arrived. Now we should expect millions of that. Yeah. We should read exactly what he has posted on his timeline concerning about the COVID-19 vaccines. Yeah. More doses of COVID-19 vaccines received with millions expected before the end of the year. Hashtag year on, hashtag get vaccinated. Well, yesterday, Kwame A Plus had an interview on 101 show on Metro TV hosted by Bridget Otu. Said why Sarkodie is now sending message to the government. And Kwame A Plus replied, Sarkodie is a hypocrite. He is on the paymasters role of the NPP. That is why he cannot voice out. So let's take some few minutes and watch the video.
Doorstep. We made everybody aware that you can be a musician and also have your say in national issues.
Yeah.
And so many people. I put Sarkodie on his first political campaign at Labadi Beach. I put him on Nanado's show. Everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
And so it is something that it is not what they are not trying to even learn from me, but I have opened the door for them to do what they want to do, and you can see that most people are out there and doing their own thing, making statements.
Do you regret doing that?
No, I don't. There is no criteria for talking about your rights in a country.
Right.
You don't need any form of certification to be able to talk about what your tax money is used for.
Right. Okay.
And there is nowhere in the Constitution that says that before you can talk about things that affect you, your children, and your children's children, you must be a lawyer. You must be a Bridget Otu. You are a journalist. Why are you going to come? You are a taxpayer.
Yeah.
When you want to send money to your relative in the village, just 100 Ghana, government says, I will take tax from it.
Right.
And people say, no, concentrate on your job. No. I am very happy. And there's one thing that I said to myself this morning.
Yeah.
I've made this whole I'll sue you thing look very normal. I have had too many lawsuits. And everybody, look, you have to, just don't lie about people.
Okay.
And I know what it takes.
How do you get the information on people? How do you get it?
Ghanaians love me.
How do you get the information?
They send it to me. And then I'll verify. And I'll make the authority. The security agencies, they'll tell me. Yesterday, or 3 days ago or so, a police officer called me and said, hey, this person, he's like this, he's like this. I said, I'm going to report somebody to the police. Police is reporting the person to me. What authority do I have? Arnold will say, in your capacity as who?
Okay.
In my capacity as who? So I get a lot of information from the general public, from the person I'm fighting with. If I start a fight with you, somebody will tell me about you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And just going back to the Nanado point, I'll talk about that, but I just want to pick something that Sarkodie said. He said, he tweeted 4 days ago that the people are going through it. We always do. All we ask for is the right environment to hustle and be productive. Now, when he tweeted this, he got a lot of backlash because people said, you should have been more direct and say, now you're asking the government, well, he didn't say, he said, we want the right environment to hustle. Now, the people took him on and said, in Mohammed's time, he said, I'm driving to Mohammed's house. If they don't do this right, I'm going to. Why are you now not being so frank? What's your own opinion of this?
That guy is just being hypocritical. And if he can go straight to Akufo-Addo, I'll go straight to him. Yeah. And
why do you think he's unable to directly call out the government for whatever?
Because he doesn't want to attack his paymasters. Yes, of course. He's enjoying from them. So he's scared to tell them the truth. But you see, there's one thing that people don't know about politicians. Akufo-Addo will listen to me more than people who are hey, no. Akufo-Addo is 77 years old. He's not a kid. He knows who bootlickers, and he knows them. He knows how to use them. And he knows how to use people like Bridget too. Nanado can never be angry with me. We learned from him. He didn't tell us that one day when he comes to power, we shouldn't be this. That part was
criticized.
It was not part of the cause. And I keep telling people, every issue that I have with Gabi or Chiredakun.
Well, at some point, I agree with Kwame A+. You know, some of these our musicians will campaign for a political party, and when they come to power and things are not going well, they will pretend as if everything is okay. That is why Kwame A+ said Sarkodie is a hypocrite. Why are you now sending message? Forgetting that they have followers. People buy data to watch your content. So you have to speak for the masses. You have to speak for your people. You know, when things are getting hard, Charlie, to buy data in Ghana here, you know, be small thing. Charlie, data boy a day, papa, seriously. So if your people are going through and you cannot speak for them, it will affect you in a different way. Majority of your followers may not have money to stream your content. You see, or another problem, so and this is one disease in this country. If you belong to MPP and they are not performing well, that means you should shut up. You shouldn't talk. If you talk, that means you are against your own people. You see how the whole thing is. Don't even point out things that is not going well. If you do, that means you are on the payroll of the opposition party. That is what we are experiencing in this country now. When it comes to politics, Yaya at the end say NDC. Now say one or two things being go here. That means you shouldn't talk. I was on come too. So which means Oda MPP for payrolls. The same thing. Now say MPP. Now say being go here now point it out, which means NDC for Tiaka. What kind of mindset ni? In that kind of attitude, can we progress as a country? No, I don't think so. Because if we are not able to point out the bad and good things, we will never move forward as a country. Every day be a baba echi, the bread, because obi ye bibi nenya, which means we should shut up. I say obi ye bibi na say nye kra yen kan yanuntum because of the political interest in tea. Oh, say yes, I ain't going anymore. Because you call other developed countries and found say our party bibi because they make sure say they voice out. You see, we have only one Ghana. Any other country be account. Inti yan kan rekrene di kuntum put na oman we mu a echire no oman bebo. So this is what a true Ghanaian have to do. Speak the truth. No matter the party you belong. If something is going on and it is not good, just voice out. That is all. If you do that, you are saving the country from corruption. You are not saving a political party. Unless you want to tell me that you are fighting for your party, that one is different. We have only one Ghana. Ye need Ghana biya kan yahubium. Nti muma yemfa no kredi enante. We should be good citizens. Sesana ye man penin kache ye sitting government is here no e kache. We should be good citizens, not spectators. What you here? Yen your mind mapa. Mama yembe ye to say ye di a certain group of political party echi. We should speak the truth. Wa busu ahana medi jumedi enbesi medini disame makramo. Peace out.